You felt it before you opened the weather app. That specific tension in your chest when the light hits the window wrong in June. Not sadness, not anger. Something closer to bracing. Everyone around you is already in summer mode. The group chat is planning. The Instagram grid turned golden. And you're looking at all of it thinking, I should want this. Why don't I want this? Here's what nobody tells you. Your body decided how it feels about summer before your brain got a vote. And there's a specific reason for that. Your nervous system has a volume knob. Most people's sits around 5, but roughly 1 in 5 people, according to research by Elaine Aron on sensory processing sensitivity, have a knob that's stuck closer to 8. Same input, louder signal. A crowded beach isn't just a crowded beach for you. It's 200 conversations, direct sunlight on bare skin, sand texture, wind, salt, and every single one of those inputs is being processed at full resolution. That's not a metaphor. fMRI studies show deeper activation in brain regions tied to awareness and sensory integration in high-sensitivity individuals. Your brain is literally doing more work per second of summer than most people's. But here's where it gets stranger. You're also sleeping less, and you probably haven't connected it. Sunlight suppresses melatonin. That's basic biology. But what's less obvious is the scale. Studies tracking seasonal sleep patterns found that people sleep around 16 minutes less per night in summer compared to winter. 16 minutes sounds like nothing. But compound that across 90 days, and you've lost 24 hours of sleep by September. A full day, gone. And for someone whose system already runs hot, that missing sleep doesn't just make you tired. It makes you emotionally reactive, harder to regulate, quicker to snap. You thought you were just irritable. You were running on a deficit you never counted. Now add the part nobody wants to say out loud. Summer has social rules, unwritten ones. If someone invites you to the lake and you say no, you're not just declining a plan, you're breaking a norm. Winter lets you stay home. Rain gives you an excuse. But a 78-degree Saturday with blue sky? You need a reason. And I don't want to doesn't count. So you go, or you lie, or you perform a version of enthusiasm that costs you more energy than the actual event would. You've been managing other people's expectations about weather for years, and you've been doing it so politely that nobody knows it's exhausting you. And then the guilt shows up. Not big, dramatic guilt, the quiet kind. The kind that whispers, "What's wrong with you?" at 9 p.m. on a July evening when the sun is still out and you're relieved to be alone inside. You catch yourself performing a mental audit. Am I depressed? Am I antisocial? Am I wasting my life? And the answer is almost always no. You're just someone whose nervous system has preferences that don't match the season everyone else treats like a reward. There's one more thing, and this one catches people off guard. Seasons carry memory. Not the kind you choose to recall, the automatic kind. Your brain encodes emotional experiences alongside sensory details. The smell of cut grass, the sound of a window AC unit, the feel of hot pavement through thin shoes. Neuroscience calls this context-dependent memory. When those sensory cues return, the emotion returns with them. So that unnamed dread you feel in early June, there's a real chance it belongs to a previous summer. A summer where the structure disappeared, or a house got tense, or something fell apart in the heat. Your nervous system isn't overreacting to this July. It might be responding to one from 15 years ago, and it doesn't need your permission to do that. So here's what I want you to hear. That tension in your chest, the one from the very first sentence, it's not a defect. It's your nervous system doing exactly what it was built to do, collecting data, filtering signal, protecting you from overload. Research on thinking introversion, the specific facet of introversion defined by deep engagement with your own inner world, consistently finds it linked to higher self-awareness and richer internal processing. You don't need a better sunscreen. You don't need to try harder. You need to stop treating your own nervous system like it's giving you bad information. It's been right about you this whole time. You just didn't have the word for it until now. Sensory processing sensitivity. That's the name. And now that tension in your chest has a reason that has nothing to do with being broken.